Really believes that she's a person that's in pain. Now, this is a 40-year-old woman who manipulated her way from the bottom to the top by marrying somebody who was the producer on the show who gave her her start in life, then divorcing him and finding a prince that is too thick to see what everybody else in the entire world can see.
Meghan is a trained actress. What she does is that she studies people. She's not a good actress, but she is a trained one, right? She's been doing it her entire life. And there is no doubt that she studied Princess Diana. She studied her mannerisms towards Harry when he was a boy and the way that she grabs her face. And this is the psychopathic elements of what she does, putting a pregnancy text next to Princess Diana's hair, saying that she put her hands on the grave to have a conversation with her, bursting into tears. He has an opportunity to save her. That is the truth. And it's worked, right? So she's done this convincing performance for Harry that I don't know how I ended here. I just love you. And I'm just like your mom. And the one chance that you had to save your mom again, when he recounts that tale.
You ever notice how Meghan Markle always talks like she's starring in some glossy prestige drama about her own life? Everything's a full circle moment. Everything's poetic, curated, wistful. Even Instagram captions read like rejected scripts from The Crown. And look, that's fine. We all curate a little. I'm not exactly posting my car insurance renewal on social media. But this latest arc, January 2026, Meghan announces her shiny new partnership with Soho House for the big As Ever brand launch. She posts these dreamy, filtered photos about how Soho House was her sanctuary back in the pre-royal era. Candlelight, warm wood, soft focus, wistful monologues about belonging. Royal watchers, gossip addicts, scandal enthusiasts in the US, UK, and honestly everywhere, ate it up for about 12 minutes. Ah, cute, she found herself before she met Harry, that sort of thing. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. While Meghan was doing cozy nostalgia marketing, conservative commentator Candace Owens apparently went thermonuclear. And I don't mean the normal Candace nuclear where she verbally body slams celebrities for sport. I mean something different, something with paperwork. Word started sliding through private channels. Candace got her hands on Soho House membership files. Not vibes, not rumors, files, allegedly showing Meghan's real relationship with the club back in Toronto, London, New York triangle before she bagged the prince. According to these whispers, the files list 89 men, wealthy, powerful, well-connected members. And next to their names, Meghan's name, not as a normal member having an overpriced cocktail, but as what insiders dubbed a VIP companion. Pause there. Companion is one of those words that says everything and nothing at the same time. It sounds polite enough to say at brunch, but loaded enough that everyone at the table raises an eyebrow. And VIP companion? That's a whole different sport. Because VIP doesn't mean free tote bag, it means arranged. It means curated access. It means introduced strategically. Suddenly, those soft-focus, full-circle moment Instagram posts start feeling very different when you understand what circle we're actually talking about. And while Meghan's camp normally denies things at the speed of sound, this time, total radio silence. No denials, no lawyers firing warning shots, no PR statements about misinformation. Just nothing. And silence in this world is louder than a denial. Also, if you're enjoying this so far, hit that like button so the algorithm doesn't leave this video like Prince Harry at a family gathering, ignored in the corner. Anyway, let's rewind for just a second, because the Meghan-Candace rivalry didn't start in 2026. That woman has been circling Meghan since 2019. She's called her manipulative, inauthentic, a social climber, a witch, and not like the cute crystal shop Etsy kind. Candace even told Newsweek in 2025 that Meghan and Harry were ambulance chasers after they showed up at a wildfire disaster. I mean, not subtle. Candace also accused Meghan of psychologically manipulating Harry by turning herself into Princess Diana 2.0, using Harry's unresolved trauma like a puppet string. That's dark even for royal gossip standards, and royal gossip standards are already down in the basement with the spiders. So when whispers pop up that Candace allegedly obtained membership documentation, it fits perfectly into her pattern. She doesn't lob softballs, she collects receipts. Now we need to talk about Soho House for people outside the scandal industrial complex. Soho House isn't just a bar with pretty lighting. It's an exclusive network designed to let wealthy people mingle with creative, beautiful, strategic humans. Membership is selective to the point of comedy. Even Kim Kardashian got rejected once. And this is a club that hosts film producers who've done worse things and wear biker shorts to lunch. So how did Meghan, back when she was making $50,000 an episode on Suits, get into that world? Enter Marcus Anderson, Meghan's mysterious Toronto bestie, the global membership director of Soho House, the man who basically decides who gets in and who stays outside looking like a Dickens orphan pressed against the glass. He's the concierge, the matchmaker, the connector. His job is to make sure Soho House members get value for the absurd money they spend. That value often comes in the form of interesting people being strategically placed in the same room. Meghan and Marcus? Tight. He was at the royal wedding, at the New York baby shower, at Disneyland with Harry and the kids, at the Invictus Games, always hovering close like he's guarding state secrets. And in a sense, maybe he was. Because when Meghan was climbing from deal or no deal briefcase girl to cable actress to pseudo Hollywood social climber, Marcus was the one ushering her through rooms filled with wealthy men, producers, investors, and international power brokers. Here's where people started losing their minds on royal forums. The list of 89 men. It's too specific to be gossip. Gossip says a lot of men. Documentation says 89. Someone counted, someone cataloged, someone wrote things down. And if Candace has that, Meghan has a 5-alarm emergency. Let's talk about timing, because the universe has a twisted sense of humor. In late 2025, after Candace allegedly drops the bomb on air about Meghan's dark Soho House past, Meghan announces the Soho House partnership for As Ever. It's like if someone accuses you of stealing donuts and you immediately open a Krispy Kreme franchise. It can be read two ways: bold confidence or desperate narrative control. Jury's still out. Also, quick engagement moment before we continue the chaos. Let me know in the comments if you think Meghan is playing 5D chess or if she's just winging it with incredible confidence. Don't be shy. The scandal-watching community thrives on debate. Back to the files. Sources claim they show Meghan was never actually a member. She was always a guest, always accompanying male members, never paying fees, yet somehow gaining access to Toronto, London, and New York locations like she had a platinum keycard. That only happens through arrangements, and arrangements don't happen because someone thinks you're fun to talk about artisanal jam. The files allegedly describe Meghan as valuable for member experience, which sounds like the kind of phrase that gets whispered in high-end clubs with lighting so dim that you can't tell if you're holding a cheese plate or someone's clutch bag. And again, I'm not saying anything illegal. Elite circles have worked like this since Roman times. Beautiful, charismatic women get introduced to wealthy men. The wealthy men get company. The women get access. Everybody wins until someone starts posting nostalgic Instagram captions and a conservative commentator shows up with a filing cabinet. Now here's where the dominoes really start tipping. If this is true, Meghan's entire brand collapses. The feminist empowerment arc turns into an old-school transactional networking story with better lighting. And the hypocrisy? That's what finishes careers. Hollywood can forgive almost anything except being exposed as boring or fake. Meghan marketed her rise as independence, grit, resilience. If it turns out she networked her way through 89 wealthy men, that's not grit, that's strategy. And strategy doesn't go viral on Pinterest. Also, what does this do to Harry? He met Meghan through the exact same Soho House facilitator allegedly connecting her with those 89 men. That makes Harry less soulmate, more client number 90 with a tiara attachment. Imagine realizing your entire fairy tale romance started as a networking arrangement. Shakespeare is shaking in his grave, but also taking notes. Last thing before we wrap. Pay attention to silence. Meghan sues tabloids if someone spells her name wrong. She sued over a letter to her father. She loves a legal duel when she thinks she wins. But on this, no lawsuits, no denials, no sources close to Meghan clarifying things through People magazine. When someone who weaponizes PR suddenly stops using PR, scandal watchers take notice. And here's the bottom line. If Candace really has those files, she's sitting on the biggest scandal the modern royal ecosystem has seen. Bigger than Spare, bigger than Montecito whining tours, bigger than Spotify calling them grifters. Because this time, it's not vibes or perception, it's receipts, and receipts are forever. One more time, if you made it all the way through this saga, thank you, seriously. The royal scandal internet may be chaotic, but it's also wildly entertaining, and I love that you're here for the ride. Hit subscribe if you want the next chapter, drop a comment if you've got theories, and thank you for watching.